Welcome to my Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4. This is literally the first time... No, it's not. It's the second time I started up the game. The first time I switched to windowed mode for recording reasons and had to restart the game. So this is literally the first time I'm playing the game. As you can see here, I can't continue. I can only start a new game or play a tutorial, but I'm not that kind of guy. Now, I won't be playing a tutorial. I will be starting in 36, and because I'm German, Hitler here, I suppose it must be Hitler, is pretty black. But yeah, it says my leader is Adolf Hitler, so this is him. And we are going to select Germany, obviously. Iron Man mode, well, maybe. I mean, quite a lot of the achievements are actually not like Germany's specific achievements, and maybe before I lose a save game or whatever, I could maybe not do Iron Man mode. Okay, so we are fascist and so on and so on. I guess I just click start now. Holy shit. Finally! I like the gong. This Rhineland not being militarized is not the way we go. We are Germany, we are militaristic, and we are going to militarize the Rhineland ASAP. Now, before we do that, let's choose research. I heard this one is good. More research is always good. Better production efficiency caps. Now we are not close to reaching them, but we need that to be able to research one of these, and we want them. We want to build more buildings, so construction. And now let's see, we could do these support weapons, but we are not currently fighting and they are instant upgrades, so we can also do them later. Military police we don't need right now. Not something we need right now. No, we don't need that, since we can't stockpile any supplies. We can just eat them all. We could research like variants of these, but I don't think so. Anti-tank might be an option. Now there are of course doctrines to research, and I'm also going to actually listen to my mate Erich. Let's see, where's Erich? Is he? Oh no, he's not a company. He's a person. He must be the chief of the navy. Yes, my mate Erich here. Erich says we need fucking capital ships to beat the British. And maybe we should research those. No, that's not research. Let me go to research. Hyper-class cruisers. Could be cool. Prince Eugen class. I'm looking at... Now, I know these are way ahead of time, but I'm looking at what do we need this for? Like, is it a prerequisite to something we will want later on? And I have no idea, actually. Can we see these stats? We can. Max range of 3,000 kilometers. That sounds like a lot, but it won't actually reach mainland US from Europe, will it? Maybe it might. Just almost, like, barely. Battle cruisers. Oh, there are battle cruisers in the game. Now this is ahead of time, of course, but might be cool to have. Okay, so we could go Scharnhorst into Bismarck. Doesn't that sound fun? I mean, hell yeah, it does, in my opinion. We already have transports researched, indeed. Carriers, I don't know. England is pretty close to us. We can reach it with land-based planes, so why build carriers? But the Scharnhorst, I think we want the Scharnhorst. The earlier we have this technology, the earlier we can start producing fucking ships. Because these 10 naval dockyards will have to be used for something. Now, national foci. We might want to get more industry. And for that, I guess there's these here. Industrial effort is just civilian industry, but that's pretty good. More civilian industry, and both of them give research boni to construction technology. Okay, now there's an extra research slot here, which we might want as soon as possible, in my opinion. Now, here, that's what I'm looking for, the Plan Z. Research bonus for O class, for Scharnhorst class, Bismarck class, Hindenburg class. Okay, so if we have the Scharnhorst class already, it just gives us a research bonus to the Bismarck class. That's fine, actually. So Plan Z, for those of you who don't know it, Plan Z is a plan which was proposed by my mate Erich Räder, and it says build a lot of big ships. So naval effort, naval dockyards in Hanover, and research boni to some destroyer and cruiser classes. And this is just more naval dockyards in Weser-Ems and in Weser-Ems. I don't quite get that. Maybe let's look at our so Hanover, Weser-Ems. Now currently Weser-Ems has 2, Hanover has 2, Schleswig-Holstein has 6. So I guess because we have 10 in total, the others don't have them. Indeed, the other coastal provinces, or coastal states actually, don't have any dockyards. So what we need to remember is 2, 2, 6. I guess there's a typo here, and we will just research this and check out if we get 5 in Weser-Ems in total, 2 plus these 3, or if the either the first 2 or the second one are deployed somewhere else. But yeah, I want this. Not enough building slots. Aha. Oh, if I have all the building slots already, then it won't do it. But I think I will have a total of 8 and 4 of them being dockyards when I finish this. But I don't actually know. We will see. We have insufficient oil and rubber. We will look at that later, after we know how much we actually need. We are not training any divisions. Oh shit, I love the division designer. But yeah, I also love the construction. Holy shit, this is embarrassing. Okay, I can move the map with the normal arrow keys, but not with WASD. Okay. Okay. But with the middle mouse button. Okay. Yep. Yep. Learning the game as we play. Always fun. Civilian factories. So, Niederbayern. Looking for places where there are not a lot. Ostmark. Holy shit, Saxony already here. Sachsen, 10 out of 10. Oberschlesien. Hinterpommern. I'm building civilian factories, by the way, for those who don't know the icon. Maybe one in Moselland. One in Ostpreußen. Yeah, that's actually enough for now. How many factories do we have? 32 owned from trade. Okay. 15 are going into consumer goods. 1 into trading for goods. 15 into this, and 1 is left for the next one. Okay, since we are at insufficient resources right now, we will actually probably have even less of those. 10 factories into infantry equipment right now at full production efficiency. So I didn't actually know that, but since the efficiency is already at the cap, I guess it does make sense to immediately research a higher efficiency cap, as we are doing indeed. And how many factories are free? Oh, half of them. Wow. So we actually get to decide to build a lot more here. Yeah, we really need oil to get these going. As well as the planes. No rubber, no oil. It's a disgrace. Let's see. Let's do it like this. I also want the Heinkel 111 because they are basically our version of a strategic bomber. We are not going to build actual strategic bombers, and in places with not a whole lot of airfields we will also need them for close air support, because the range of the U-87 here is not long enough for that. Operational range 700 kilometers versus operational range of 2000 kilometers. So we will build both, as well as fighters. Now we are at 32 out of 40. Let's actually look at no, logistics. That's what I'm looking for. So we could use some more tanks, I'd wager. We are not exactly at a huge surplus out of anything here, so I guess it all depends on how much. So this is the Panzer II, alright. 5 factories into each of those. More artillery. I actually need more support equipment too, I guess, because I will be adding more and more support companies as we go along. Now we need quite a lot of resources actually, so let's trade for these. 4 factories. Now that hurts. How much do we need? We require 26. Let's only get 24 then. Rubber. 18 rubber needed. So let's go to our mates in the Netherlands and trade for 16 of those. So we are now at -2, I guess. No divisions in training. I know. Oh, we actually have a free dockyard. I could also just do it like this. So we are using 1 dockyard for the Deutschland, I guess. I don't know if we actually already have the Deutschland, but we will soon have another one of the Deutschland class. Once the countries say yes to our oil trade deal, we will actually build these considerably faster. But right now, I guess we want a new one, and we want to stockpile convoys. I know we have enough right now, but having 1 dockyard building convoys, I guess, is not too fancy. We can obviously accommodate that. Now, how do I build a new front, actually? I'm in the default map mode. Oh, I need divisions for an army. Okay. In that case, let's build an army. So this one will be the home front, and maybe, holy shit, the choices. Fortress Buster, right. So Hell is a winter specialist and Fortress Buster as well. Kesselring is actually an Air Force guy, as yeah, visible by his uniform, I guess. Von Manteuffel is a Panzer leader, as well as Sepp Dietrich. Alfred Jodl, I think that makes kind of sense. But we don't need to promote him actually, so we don't want to give him so many guys. Now I don't actually want to use these ones. All currently selected ones, yes. I could have immediately clicked there, I guess. We want a tank person. Let's sort by skill, actually. Alright, so here are our field marshals. Generalfeldmarschall Gerd von Rundstedt and Generalfeldmarschall Günther von Kluge. Not sure why they are only skill free. Some of the best generals who ever lived, I guess, but alright. Ritter von Leeb, no. Reinhard is a panzer leader. Armor division attack and plus 5% armor speed. Krüger, Hoth, von Blaskowitz, Schulz, Rommel, Trickster and panzer leader. Now Erich von Mahnstein, obviously a good choice. Let's use him for these. Not sure where we will deploy them actually. For now, let's have them garrison Thüringen. You will actually garrison okay, he's garrisoning Sachsen, more or less, and he can also right, exercise with these units. No, I didn't want to do that. Alright, that's that. Now these ones are an army with obviously the front line towards Poland. This one. Okay, wait, can I add another front line to you? No divisions, 4 divisions. Yes, but that's not actually what I wanted to do. Right click and drag. Okay. So okay, we can do it like this. It's Z, alright, the letter Z. Very well. So you are going to this, but you are wow. I thought clicking with the right mouse button would have done the trick there, but it did not. Now I'm looking for Fedor von Bock. Yeah, some of you might notice that I'm going with historical commanders right now. I will not be doing that 100% of the time, but sometimes I think it's fun. And can I yeah, I can sort them by capacity. That should actually get me von Rundstedt right at the top here. Very well. Exercise and exercise. Now you guys will be an army. Until the Rhine. You can get a commander. Maybe you. Von Weix. Maximilian von Weix, and obviously they are going to exercise as well, and these guys are going to be an army with this front and let's see. Erwin von Witzleben. Apparently his life is a joke. So Witz means joke, Leben is life. So he's named Joke Life. These with you. Going to get ready. I'm doing quite a lot of fronts here. Blaskowitz. Alright. Now these could be one army actually, they are not going anywhere. We will see. For now, let's get into training actually. I promised to go into that and never came around to it. So let's look at our division template. Support artillery and engineers, as well as 3x3 infantry. That's actually quite fine. Our tank divisions have some motorized. They have a recon company, very nice. The SS division also has these support companies and 3x3 motorized. That's fine as well. Mountaineers. The Gebirgsjäger have only 2x6 and no support. That's interesting. How's the cavalry? Cavalry has recon and artillery. I don't think they actually need those. But it would cost me experience to remove them. Alright. Yeah, that's that. Let's train Gebirgsjäger, train SS, train Panzers, train infantry. You are going to go to these places. Are you in any army? Doesn't appear to be the case. In that case, go into your own army. Garrison Bavaria here and exercise. And we want you in that army. You, we want with von Manstein. You too. Oh, you we want here actually, and you here. Alright. For now that's fine, except I also want you to exercise and you to exercise. And now I guess we can unpause. Now let's look at the Navy. What's the state of the Navy? No. Schleswig-Holstein, Schlesien, Möwe, Albatros, Seeadler, Greif, Falke, Condor, Wolf and Iltis. Schleswig-Holstein and Schlesien being battleships of the Schließen class, the other ones being destroyers of Typ 23. Okay, that's not the most mighty fleet I've seen. Some submarines. U-Boot U7, U8, U9, U10, U11, U12, U13 und U17. Now, why there is a gap of 14, 15, 16 of 3 U-boats, I don't exactly know. Maybe they are here though. Let's look. U1, U2, U3, U4, U5, U6. Nope. Wait, what class are you? You are submarines of type 2A, as well as you are those. Okay. Fine. We already have the Deutschland. A heavy cruiser, Deutschland class. Admiral Scheer. So we are currently building a third one of the Deutschland class. Nürnberg, Leipzig, Königsberg, Karlsruhe, Köln, Emden, Jaguar, Leopard, Lux, Tiger. So all the destroyers are named after animals, and the light cruisers are named after cities. The heavy cruisers are named after either the country or a famous person, an admiral in this instance. That's nice. Let's give them a admiral. So maybe my buddy Erich. These submarines can get, well, maybe Lütjens, while these get Dönitz. And oh, there's another submarine here that was probably built just now, I'd wager. These get Böhm. Now let's look. Not here, not here. Here. Submarines, so we are building almost 4 of them each year, and that means one every about 3 months. So indeed one of them must have finished at like the end of January, and it was auto-deployed to Ostpreußen. Yeah, that's where it was indeed deployed to, but we might not want that. Alright, so these ships are going to the surface fleet, the Kriegsmarine, and these submarines are going to the Unterseebootsschule. Now, which one was the Unterseebootsschule? Günther Lütjens here, very well. You can actually get over to Wilhelmshaven to join the Unterseebootsschule for now. Yeah, insufficient resources, 6 oil, 2 rubber. We might actually want to trade for 1 more rubber. Let's see, so not 1 more rubber, but 1 more factory for oil, because right now almost all our ships are not getting the oil they need. Oil, so maybe the Soviet Union could use a factory. Now we are trading away so many factories, 7. So only 10 are actually used for the construction here, which is not a whole lot, I gotta say. So naval rearmament is almost finished, and I'm hurting for industrial effort right now. Erich said we need a fleet, but actually what we also need is more industry for more industrial buildup. So after we find out where these naval dockyards will be situated, I'm actually just enjoying the music. Sorry for stopping in mid-sentence there. Yeah, we will find out soon where these naval dockyards will be situated, and afterwards I will probably choose the Reichsautobahn. Fun fact, did you know that Adolf Hitler wasn't the first guy to build the Autobahn? The first Autobahn was between Köln and Bonn to the south of Köln, and it was built by the then mayor of Köln, or Cologne in English, who later became Bundeskanzler, our chancellor, whose name just escaped my train of thought. But you can look it up yourself. Hitler didn't build the first Autobahn. He made sure a lot of people were employed in Autobahn building, Autobahn construction, but he was not the first one. Naval experience. That's nice. We didn't get that here, no? No. So 2 building slots in Hanover. Later. Later, alligator. We will get the Reichsautobahn for now. And now we will lift the... Oh! It was not a typo, it was just weird as shit. So all 5 were employed, or were deployed in Weser Ems state. This one still has 2, this one still has 6. But now we have dockyards to use. So, what do we want our dockyards to do? I think... yeah, we only want one of these. We could speed this up. We do have 2 oil, which are currently not being used, so building more ships is actually a great idea right now. But what kind of ships? Maybe a new one. Let's actually do a new one. Schleißen class, Blücher class, York class. So Schleißen class battleships would be the most expensive one we can build right now. They'd also take chromium, which we do have. So battlecruisers or battleships might not be the worst idea ever. But if we were to do that, we'd obviously want it to be the Scharnhorst. So let's actually wait until that research is finished, and until it is, we will just deploy 1 here and 2 here. And afterwards, when this one is finished, we want the factories to go here. So notice how they are gray. They are not currently used there, but as soon as they are free, they will be, because it's at the top of the line. So yeah, that's actually fine. I'm glad we're doing that. Now we need 1 oil because we are using more factories again, but that's fine actually. I'm not going to trade away another factory for just 1 oil. Reinforcement rate. Now, as we are not currently fighting, I think better research time is way more important. It takes a long while to research. Is this ahead of time? No, it's just expensive. Alright, good to know. So all our people are exercising. By the way, you could maybe use Ernst Eberhard Hell, a winter specialist, which gives you less winter attrition. So yeah, mountaineers with a winter specialist, I think it makes sense because you deploy mountaineers in winter. I'm really curious how the audio quality turned out to be, but I'm even more excited to just continue to play, so hopefully it's good, because I'm not going to stop to listen to my